Probably the Teletronix, to be honest, because I like the tone of it.
Yo, what up? This is Brian from UniDB Studios. So today I'm gonna answer someone's comments basically on how to mix audio for a podcast. So listen, G. For a podcast, usually people like they don't care that much. Like I'm renowned to be very technical with my stuff, but in a podcast, it's really important that you just get things sounding natural first. Then you want to reduce the background noise, and you also want audio to be equal, because people may move, they speak like this, blah blah blah. Some people speak less loud, so you want things to be equal, so it's an enjoyable experience for people, and to be somewhat bright, but also it's fun when it's bassy like this, you know, for a podcast. So easy way. For me, what I would do, I would go on, it's called Adobe Podcast, and it's free basically. And it's free when you put up to 30 minutes audio, or else you can pay, or you could cut your audio, do it in multiple times. You can really see what it did to the audio. It basically normalized it equaled out my things. It added like a gate/expander to remove the background noise, some compression there, and some EQ there, like boosting some of that low end. Only thing I would find from there is there's a bit boxiness. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up a EQ. I'm not gonna touch too much of the low end. I like that in a podcast. Usually in the mix, you wanna get rid of that because so much of that energy is there with the instrumental. In this, I just wanna remove rather like some sort of really boxiness. I wanna enhance a bit of mid-range, because mid-range translates to forwardness, and a little top end. So I'm gonna do this.
Probably the Teletronix, to be honest, because I like the tone of it, and it's pretty simple. You only have the peak reduction and the gain knobs.
Yeah, the UAD one maybe not. Now for the top end, let me use a free plugin that I reviewed. You can see it right now on the screen. It's called FreshAir.
Probably the Teletronix, to be honest, because I like the tone of it, and it's pretty simple. You only have the peak reduction, and
you can get away with quite a bit of compression also. Even though the podcast AI added some already, I'm gonna add a bit more.
Probably the Teletronix, to be honest, because I like the tone of it, and it's pretty simple. You only have the peak reduction and the gain knobs.
And usually for a podcast, you want to keep it dry. So let me make you listen before and after.
Probably the Teletronix, to be honest, because I like the tone of it, and it's pretty simple. You only have the peak reduction and the gain knobs.
Yeah, the UAD.
Probably the Teletronix, to be honest, because I like the tone of it, and it's pretty simple. You only have the peak reduction and the gain knobs.
Yeah, the UAD one maybe not.